Question though, what if she come around with her new man though?
Oh, what you here for? Clearly, you moved on. You ain't get hit the street, hit the road, Jack. Hit your back, no.
Almost swung on you, brother.
Mom still still invited over.
We done playing hypotheticals. What's the next question? We done. Wow, that was pretty good, guys. That was a Temptation clap. And we're back. Welcome to Pops and Sons. We're here to drop some more knowledge for your noggin. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? This is your boy, Anthony Jones. I'm going to be your host today. I got my brothers right here to my left. Introduce yourself.
My name's Shaq Blacker, Shaka, G, Andrew.
Andrew in the building. All right. What about the...
Are you going to ask me what the G stand for, y'all?
I promise to God I'll end this
Are
whole
you Anthony? You know about it, Anthony?
I'll mess up this whole podcast.
Right? He good. He good, all right?
Tell the people what that stands for. Mike's knocked down.
It stands for Captain Kangaroo.
Oh, boy. I'm telling you right now. I'll edit this whole entire... Good God. That's how you're going to hear.
Shaka gonna beep it out.
Go ahead and fumble in the mic.
You know they
that
can hear
got
that,
to be an altercation.
Look, that's what I'm saying. It's supposed to be.
Anybody listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, or if you listen on the Anchor app, all you're going to hear is just a bunch of commotion. Furniture moving.
What's going on over there?
They be all right. He going to get Band-Aid.
Look, go to YouTube and watch it.
All right, conspiracy brother on the other end of the couch. Who are you?
Hey, what's up? It's the one and only, your boy, the freshest, the one that got all the hair, Mr. Bakari.
We asked for all that. We just asked
Andrew.
We didn't though.
Nah,
we didn't ask for all of that.
Big brother, Kappa, Step, Omega, Step
with the poke chop.
Extra grade.
That's what I was cut off the movie. When I saw that, I was like,
Showtime.
Come on, man. Is that not a black classic? That's not a classic black.
It's on the fringe. It's Step 2.
Really? That's on the cuspers?
Yeah, black. If you talk about black classics, Fridays is on there.
Yeah,
all the Fridays. But I'd argue Drumline was more of a classic than
Stomp the Yard.
Well, that beginning scene when they was doing the drums.
All right, so what about between Stomp the Yard and You Got Served?
Oh, You Got Served way more. You Got Served easy.
Easy?
Listen, I thought I was gonna be a dancer after I saw that movie.
You don't know now.
The intro alone, I said, "Oh, this movie."
Now joke.
Get your freak on. You on.
I've never heard that song in a day of my life, but every time I hear that part,
let me tell you,
I'm ready to go battle. This is a little Satan, y'all.
Anytime you come to my boxing class, y'all already know half my music doggone came from that movie.
See,
breathe in, breathe out. Oh, come on, what the Annie Up?
Oh, Annie Up was that's when they lost when I hear Annie Up. That's when he got beat. I was like, oh no, they stealing our moves. I'm gonna be emotional. I'm gonna be hurt. There's some jackers, yo.
Low key, I went racist. About to turn racist. Hey, this ain't supposed to happen.
See, hey, you're not gonna tell me Wade and his crew didn't take off though. I was gonna say for the record, I thought they won the last battle though.
What?
I thought they won for a minute.
Oh, when dude floated though?
Yeah,
that's the only
that's
part.
what I was like. I said, it's game. It's game. Is that what you need to do?
I tried to rewind that and put it in slow bit. Like, hey, let me see how you actually do that.
These people ain't really care about little thing like that.
I still don't know how they do all that nonsense. But those movies was fire.
It was.
Gotta love it. So, shout outs to George, my grandfather. I'm wearing this shirt in honor of you. Every time I wear a V-neck, I feel like grandpa, man. I'm full grandpa mode in my V-neck. Say what you want. Complain to your mother.
I have a bunch of V-necks.
Do you really?
Yeah.
You don't feel old?
They mainly go with my sweaters. I've never just worn a V-neck like out in public.
You just wear it as all black V-neck.
Yeah.
You got. I have a couple like V-necks that I got from Old Navy that I can like wear out as like actual dress shirt. But like, this is like the old Troy from the movie Fences V-neck.
Oh wow!
I just got out the shower. That shirt got some must on it.
Oh, if I raise my arms, they ain't nothing but piss stains.
That look like you worked 15 hours at the factory. That bad boy.
this kind of shirt, you got to come home to a piece of fried chicken.
Hey, you came over with chicken. You passed her a plate. Your baby. She said, "Hey, your plate's on the table for you, baby."
That's all I need.
That's the only thing we want to hear.
You come home, you hang your hard hat up on the
hook. They trying to kill me, baby.
How the kids do that?
They're trying to kill me, baby.
Trying to get me.
She said, "I know, honey."
I got the big piece of chicken waiting for you.
My piece. Working for the man's getting hard out.
Look, Johnny got a letter home today. For what? We don't send him to
Johnny.
We don't send him to that nice school out there to act like a fool.
Johnny.
We just created a whole movie.
Hey, Dad. Hey, why don't you like me?
I ain't got to like you.
Come here. Straighten up.
Straighten up.
Who said I got to like you?
Like you?
When me and your mama had you, liking your black butt was a part of the bargain.
We made that, but that's between us.
That's it. Now that was all between us.
I ain't gonna lie. Can I admit, I've never seen that movie.
You never seen this movie?
I know what you're talking about. Know the scene.
Come on.
I've never seen it.
I remember watching the play. I went back and just watched the play with James Earl Jones.
What? Now,
doing it to Denzel.
Yeah. Oh God.
Doing it to
James
Denzel.
Earl Jones was the OG Troy.
Oh yeah.
If you just look up that scene on YouTube,
I've seen that scene too.
It hit you in the feels, but you ain't never seen the actual movie.
I never sat down to see the movie.
Brother, it's on all streaming platforms.
I probably should see it.
Like Joe Biden said, you ain't black.
So and you saw what happened to Joe with that. He almost lost the election.
He almost did.
He had the black vote in hand, like he had it. Listen. Like he messed around about missed the dunk.
He went on of all places the Breakfast Club.
That's what happened. Listen, I'm gonna say listen.
He got too comfortable.
Hey, my people of
my black constituents.
My people of non-black constituents. Don't get too comfortable that you feel like you can say to do anything. That's what happened to Joe. When that happened, he said,
my man felt like he had the Infinity Gauntlet.
Let's just say,
and he was undefeated though.
We liked you because Obama. Like you were Obama's boy. Like
that's Uncle Joe right there.
That's Uncle Joe. But
after Obama left,
he wasn't. He was
break up with the whole family when Obama left office.
Matter of fact, speaking of break up, that's
Uncle Joe was Uncle Tom to me.
Look, wow. Speaking of family, let's go ahead and go straight into it. Basically,
straight into it. Hey, so
you said,
go ahead, bro.
So you said after Obama, as we had me and Obama, we split up. Y'all split up.
When he was done.
Look, Uncle Joe. Basically, we almost stopped. Hey, dog, we liked you because you were Hims.
Yeah,
you ain't even cool like that. I mean, you alright.
We ain't even really know you like that.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
So
I ain't even bring him to the cookout.
We didn't bring him to the cookout.
My man won't even get a to-go plate.
So when he basically showed up to the cookout, we're like, can we help you? He's like,
whose man's is this?
He said, they don't know who I am, right? Right, Stan? We're like, yeah, we don't. But brother, didn't y'all break up? He said, no, this is me. I'm on my own now. We boys. Like, we ain't that cool. So I guess the first question is,
like
we talked about that we're gonna talk about love, right? And I feel like every person, if you have not yet been in love, I pray that you get the chance to experience that at some point in your life. Or if you had not even love, just say good relationship. So I bring all that. We joking way to say to bring that up.
Yes, love.
When you break up with somebody or y'all split up, no matter the situation, how extreme or not extreme, do you still say cool with that person's family? We're not talking about high school or middle school. We're just talking about like adult relationship.
No, we cut all ties because I don't want the girl that broke up with me still coming to my family functions.
Oh yeah, listen,
sitting at my table,
you don't know how
my food.
So I'm assuming she broke up with you, right?
No, I'm saying what if it goes both ways?
Y'all decide y'all mutually going to split, right?
Yeah, I mean, let's say Uncle got a boat or something. We about to go fishing.
Oh my goodness!
Wow. I was like, yeah. Wow. Let me go ahead and just slide on through. But nah, I think once you break up, no, you separate all ties.
What?
You done?
Clear cut like an umbilical.
Unless
you cutting the umbilical.
Yeah,
you ain't cutting the umbilical.
So what? Hold on. So let me
cutting the life.
I'm cutting.
I'm gonna go ahead. Let's say it like this. So
I'm gonna give good gifts. I ain't losing that relationship.
He said,
"Lashonda, mama give good gifts every year."
She said, "Look, I ain't left you right now. Your mama give great gifts." That's what saved me around.
So who broke up with who? Shot in that situation?
I'm still on her mother's cell phone plan. I'm in it for life.
Oh,
I forgot for life,
Sprint.
I
used to be hot when niggas paying that $15.
Still.
So let's say who broke up with who though in the situation?
It was mutual.
Let's say it's mutual. Okay,
like mutual Omaha.
So you good with LaShonda still coming over to Thanksgiving dinners?
Oh, listen, she got a forever pass.
Now hold on, I'm gonna say it forever.
If she got my kids.
Let's just say we just.
You talking about married?
We won't complicate things when the sense of.
So is it married or non-married? That's what we're gonna start out with.
Either one. No, I think if you're
kids.
married, I would say actually, if you're married or have been married for a long time
With
or a
kids.
decent amount, and you have children and family together, to me, and y'all split up to say mutually.
Mhm.
Yeah, like
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna be honest with you.
we
I'm-
both cool about it.
Like
She
if
coming on the
we
cookout.
split up mutually, say this is
Yeah.
it, it's nobody's fault. It didn't work for us. Then I'm not opposed to like, hey, you still if you and my mom, so my sister and them are cool.
Yeah.
I've never been that person. Like, no, you can't hang out with her. Now, if the other person, now I'll be honest with you, if anything, I've been the peacemaker in this situation. I've had been on the flip side of where, somebody might have done me dirty,
Yeah.
and I actually had to talk to more family members to keep them off their head top. Hey, we don't do that now. They say you right, you don't do that, but I do. I'm like, whoa, but chill, look, chill.
You saved, I'm not.
Like, yeah,
Relax.
you gotta have a couple of hitters with you. But
Cuz.
it's like, chill. Like it's not that deep. But I think prime example, true story. This
Yeah.
is a wild true story.
Uh-oh.
So
Don't be giving no names now.
it's part of my family.
All right, you good.
So, look, so true story. So we, my mom and my sister's father had split up years
Yeah.
ago when we were younger. And I basically consider him my dad and stuff as well too. So there's one of my extended family that we know, aunts, cousins, uncles.
Yeah.
But not even extended family. Like that's who I
We
grew up
cool.
with.
That's family.
So right. So her and my mom and my father had split up. Oh my gosh, I can't even. They've been split up over 15, almost 20 years. It feels like 15 years. But my mother still gets invites for family functions, family reunions. So my grandmother had passed.
Yeah.
This was a big thing. I didn't think it was a big thing, but I didn't pay. Again, I wouldn't pay. I wasn't in the right mind. I wasn't thinking about it. They had put all the grandkids, all the great grandchildren on the obituary, and then they had my mom basically with the family.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, she had no actual legal right within our actual family, but she had such good relationships with my family members that they said, no matter what happens between y'all two, we understand that y'all ain't been together forever, but you are still family to us.
Yeah.
It's mutual.
You know, right? And there was to my knowledge, there's no major beef behind it necessarily. Now, at least nobody voiced it.
Yeah.
At least, but that's what I mean by those. Especially if you have children, can you amicably do those things?
We cool.
Yeah, I
cool.
think with doing that, I could definitely, like I said, keep the peace and let her come to the cookout. Not take it to go play, but she can come to the cookout.
Eat your fill while you here.
She can go to the cookout, and
grill
definitely
closed, so was your plate.
and definitely enjoy the festivities of the family. But like I said, I don't think I can have any animosity towards her just because, like I said, she was the love of my life. I still do. Like I said, I believe I still would have feelings for her. Not in that sense. Not in that sense of I still am deeply in love with her, but she's the mother of my child, so therefore, you still get that pass.
There we go.
Okay.
Anthony, you finished your story?
Yeah, that was it.
That was
Yeah,
it?
he finished it.
That was it. That was quick.
damn.
Quick.
That was quick. I was waiting for the rest of it. I was like,
That was it. That was
shoe drop.
Like,
I will say
know
for some
Shaka
reason,
gave
black
Lashana the pass.
black folks and obituaries got a deep rooted history.
Oh,
Every time we
man.
check the obituary of any of our doggone funerals, who in it, who ain't in it.
Bro, that's a
And
whole
if somebody,
page.
if somebody's not in it, somebody's always upset.
Oh,
Somebody
that
always
was-
get their feelings hurt in the
How they
obituary.
gonna
The person
forget me?
gone.
Listen,
What are we really mad at?
and if you're gonna be really
Because-
technical, they didn't make
because-
the obituary.
They
Because
didn't
it's
make
almost
the
like making
obituary.
it to the Lamb's Book of Life for them.
For what?
That doesn't matter.
I ain't in here, therefore I'm basically not in the family.
Y'all didn't care about
They
me. I
don't
knew
care
that.
about me. Forget this family. I'm out of here.
But how
That's-
many
don't
obituaries
call
are we? Do you have any obituaries?
Hmm.
Exactly. Anthony, you got any obituaries you just holding on to?
Yeah, I have.
I got a couple.
I got a couple.
I got truly.
I'll be
a
honest
couple
with you,
that I could think of.
But I never thought one time was my name in it. I think one for sure my name is in
Yeah.
it. But I never kept it or thought about if my name was in it or not. Like
Would you be highly offended or upset if your name wasn't mentioned in an obituary?
whose?
Okay, say
I
it's
said my own.
That depends. It depends. Look, I'm
okay.
not,
Say it was. I don't want to say your pops or your mom.
like
Let's say like your, I guess grandparent. I don't know.
it
Like
depends
when
on-
do people be getting upset if it's like their parent and they're not no obituary?
Nah, if I'm
or
not
their-
listen,
or their
now
uncle?
that's legit. Like if you mean to tell me if my mom
only got
you only got 2 kids, though, how in the world do you look? It was a typo. My black. I'm showing my behind at that funeral.
But like Bakari said, whose fault is it?
Whoever typed it up.
Because I'm just like,
I think I got my.
Honestly, I don't think
Who
I
do
would
you
be
blame?
upset.
you don't think so?
I think the reason why if I would be upset is because emotions are already running high.
100%.
Because Brittany already know. Look, if mom passed, you gotta leave the town.
Don't love me,
You gotta leave.
don't talk to me.
Don't talk to me.
Don't
sit there and try to reconcile my decisions. Look here, I need to look. Let me jump off the edge for a little bit. I'm gonna come back. I got a budget. Look, I got a budget cord.
I need a safe space to be able to go ahead. Don't ask me. Don't tell me about no kids.
Oh.
Don't say nothing.
Don't talk to me. Look, I at least need a full 2 weeks.
Gonna be all right.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Boy, people, look, how long it'll take you to bury that body?
I wish somebody would call me.
I would.
I wish somebody would.
I
If
don't
we call
pick
you
up
all right,
enough
don't
as it
come
is.
by. Look here, church. I'm sorry. Look here, I don't need y'all to bring me no food because I can't eat. Look,
Right.
I just look. Truly,
man.
it's gonna be. Look, it's gonna be like Jesus in the wilderness.
Hey,
I need my 40 days and 40 nights.
40.
They're like, hey, by the time you get back, they're like, we already buried her, brother. They're like, what? I'm like, you said don't call you.
Now this will be after the funeral. I
okay,
just
that
need
makes
that time to.
I mean, that makes sense and stuff on there.
It does
but
kinda
yeah,
make
God don't take any.
I think close family, like I feel like if you personally know whether you close with somebody or not,
Yeah.
let alone to be mad about an obituary. Like again, I mean, a lot of you, my grandmother lived in Charlottesville,
Yeah.
and I knew we could make it, but there was not. I think one time about it, no.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
mainly thinking about my family and missing her.
Worried about being in no obituary.
Yeah, right. There's other things to worry about.
But people, family really they flip right through the main page. They go right over the lady face or the man's face.
Right.
Flip through the Bible verses. They go right to the back. So, survived by. That's all they look at.
I mean, the
Look,
great thing
and
for
then
me-
that's that start beef. You see who ain't in here, right?
I be looking to see how many speakers they got.
I want the itinerary.
Guys, no.
Oh,
This
we're
man
gonna be here for a while, huh?
That's exactly what just like I do that. My son's band concert. I say how many songs they got.
Look,
Like, golly,
That's at least 6
Dang.
minutes a song.
How many
maybe a
preachers did she
solo.
know?
let's go speak on it. Let's go see everyone get
my
a
goodness.
speaker part.
You know what? Do funerals really be needing pastors to preach? I know
think-
it's a touchy subject.
That's random, but yeah.
It is. But does there need to be a message?
I
I think instead of a message, it need to be a comedy show.
it depends who you are and what you think they want. Because again, that depends. That's saying a lot.
Nah, listen, man.
I mean, by somebody's death.
Yeah.
Man, the way he fell off that building,
Let me tell you. Let me
it's
tell
flat
you.
like flubber.
This man
I
bounced
think
off that concrete.
I want to say Tony Baker. Correct me on this because we cool and everything. I
Yeah,
think
we
at
on first name.
his son's funeral, he did
Yeah.
a comedy set.
Basically, I mean, because he's a comedian.
Because he's the father, though.
He's the father.
This imagine somebody outside coming in making jokes.
But I mean, all
Yeah.
his friends are comedians, so I'm pretty sure maybe even one of his friends got up there and did a little 5
Nah,
minute
Kevin.
set.
I think Kevin on stage. I remember talking about that. I heard
Oh, yeah,
it.
with
he
his-
even said like Tony got. I think when he got to speak, he just naturally knew what he knew how to do.
Yeah.
And I know people respond differently in grief and stuff like that too. I pray to God I never had to find that out, feeling out.
Yeah.
By losing a child or something like that.
Jesus, don't put that burden
Or
on me.
brother.
Yes. But
put that
I
burden
mean,
on
like I said, he's the father. I don't need. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. You show up to my funeral, ain't a few tears drop. Now I don't need you. Please don't be diving all over the casket. No, God.
You know our family.
I'm
Listen,
telling you right now.
but
There's gonna be a couple.
Anybody dive in my mother's casket, you gonna be right there in there with her.
Oh, 100%.
Sorry, Mom.
I ain't gonna sorry. I'm just gonna shoot you.
Dig
I'm
two
just gonna
ditches.
shoot you. That's it.
Yeah.
Dig 2 ditches. It's a wrap.
I'm just worried. I'm just gonna grab. I'm just gonna come. My job is grab Bakari and Shaka. Hey, dog, let's step outside.
Ain't
Step
no stepping
Hey, bro, you ain't gonna get to me quick enough. They dead already.
Let's step outside for a
He
minute.
good. He been served.
I'm Franklin Saint. Right there. Pow. Somebody get him. Somebody
Franklin
get him.
Saint, not Franklin.
I'm Franklin Saint right there. Front row. Wish somebody would act out. Stand up and look at everybody.
Anybody else? I didn't think so. But
Continue, sir.
I think. Nah, like I said, mainly like I said before, it just depends on the person who you
Yeah.
grew. But again, if my funeral, there better be a couple. I better look down from heaven. There better not be a dry eye in the building. There better be a little something in there.
Everybody got
Now I don't need you to be diving on the casket, but I wanted there to be. Like I said, I just want them to know. I always wanted to know at my funeral how I wanted to make you feel. How did you feel loved around me? Did you feel joyous? Did you feel encouraged?
Why can't you just ask some people to tell you that
You
right
know
Right
now?
now, how we make you feel?
Tell Anthony how you make him
How we
feel.
make
If
you
you
feel, let
ain't
me
saying
know.
it now, you don't care.
Yeah.
Breathe.
Let's believe when I get to the funeral. Man, this man suck.
Well, dang. Look, actually, I kind of respect it, but I'm like, dang. I said, look, what's real beef? I'd rather know my life.
I would say that just messing around.
Hey, man, you said the wrong time. You might get drug out of the funeral.
That's crazy. Kanye West said a long time ago, people never get the flowers, but they can still smell them. Remember that? You know what I'm saying? Clip this. That's what clip this. Clip this. Tony Baker was saying, clip this. So I think going back to the question of how we ever got on the question of death, but could I still be friends with my girlfriend / wife's family? One, I think it all depends on how long you've been together. If you've been together for a year, clean break, umbilical break. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sorry.
Just married though? Huh? Married with kids?
Married with kids is a whole different. Listen, we in the.
That's what I'm saying. So what's the scenario though?
Going nowhere.
We right here.
Going nowhere. Different song.
We can't be stopped now.
Look. Anyway, that song. Look, I messed some songs or what? After I heard you do after I do that cadence, I said, "Oh shoot, I messed it up." I was hoping you let it ride though.
But yeah, man. Like if me and LaShonda were just dating after a couple years, I can do a clean break. But after you got 2 of my big headed kids. Listen, you got an honorary plate every time you coming over. You know what I'm saying? And I feel bad for whoever the potential new chick. Hey, you like she just gonna be around.
Hey, question though. Question though. What if she come around with her new man though?
Oh, what you here for? Clearly, you moved on. You ain't get hit the street, hit the road, Jack. Hit your job back. No,
almost swung on you, brother. Mom swung on you.
Mom still can know what? Mom's still invited over.
We done playing hypotheticals. What's the next question? We done playing hypotheticals.
You see how bad Shaka got? You just said, look. You just sit there and said, look. If you got a new check, you got a new chick.
That's me though.
But what if mom's still cool with it? And they're trying to bring you and your family over here.
You better look her. Come after.
She come on in with your man, kid on his back. Your son on his back,
on his shoulders.
Hey, what's next question, guys?
Yay!
Hey, next question, huh? Next question.
See, this is why you can't. This is
why you can't. See our roles reversed?
Next question, huh? See, what's next question?
I'm sorry. We're sorry, y'all. This is why you can't have some hypotheticals. This is Pop
we got no facts.
I'm sick of it.
This is Pop Smoke. We can be honest here.
So ain't no other man but me, the Father, and the Holy Spirit.
Right. So she can't come.
That's it. Huh?
So she can't come.
Now she come by herself.
Right, yeah. I feel
Darnell.
To be fair,
Darnell can't go.
I feel like that's fair though. Like let's be wrong. So if she,
100%.
If y'all really had a relationship, and y'all split up. Let's just say y'all split up amicably, but your family still says, I hear your mother's voice talk about Shaka. That's still the mother of your child. Look, and you be like, all right, cool. I actually heard her voice in my mind. However. But you can say, all right, cool, that's mom. I respect that. You're 100% correct.
Yes.
But he can't come. So if she say, well,
it depends on how long they were in a relationship. If this is like they've been in a relationship for, it got to be at least 5. They got to be solid. You ain't bringing around no newbie. You got at least 5 to 10 years. Ring on the finger.
Put it this way, I don't wish that. I'm not even gonna speak death about your relationship. I'm just saying, I just want to be there. I just want to sit in the kitchen and be like.
You still waiting on me to take my first drink. You gonna be waiting a while.
I'll be looking at you like
you gonna be waiting a while.
You good?
So you would let the new man come?
I mean, if I had a new woman, I would hope. Like we said, it all depends on what the situation is. Now, if I'm single, we all single.
Yeah, nobody got no.
Hear me and hear me now. If I'm single, we all single. I'm single. You single?
Do you still have love for her though?
All single.
Do you have? Yeah. I ain't gonna lie though. I remember back in college when Shaka was talking about the kid. Look, me and LaShonda talking about breaking up.
Yeah, man.
I knew I wasn't gonna make it.
Listen, I
knew that was it.
Listen, when he talked, I said I'm done. Shaka and LaShonda had a rough patch at some point. That's how far we go back.
Plenty of rough patch.
I remember. Did y'all break up at one point?
We broke up in high school for a week.
I know it. No, they told me. I said, I'm done.
I said, there's no hope for me. There's no hope for me.
In high school.
Shaka was
in college, we had the threat of breaking up a couple times just because the long distance relationship thing sucked. But yeah, man.
Woo. Shaka was a cornerstone of my relationship.
So I was my own cornerstone.
Shaka was listen, him and LaShonda, we saw them when they got together and stayed together through high school.
Fairy tale.
I said, if I can make something look just like that or something similar.
Nah, man.
Look, when they broke up, I thought, there's no hope for me out here. I'm in the streets. I'd already established. Listen.
Hey,
I
listen.
guess look, we'll be solo forever.
we boys for life, right?
God, if you ain't holding them together, look, there ain't nothing I can do.
What you gonna do for me?
There's no hope.
My life gonna be an extremely goofy movie out here.
Basically, raising kids, trying to go back to college with my son. Trying to be on campus and stuff. Trying to go back to get my master's and stuff. Nah, forget all of you look like Goofy. Pick up skateboarding while I'm there too. I'm in the X Games. It would have been good.
Yo, that would have been fire. That would have been fire. But yeah, man, I could honestly still see myself being friends with LaShonda's family. Not all of them, but most of them.
What about Dad?
Huh?
My name is Paul.
I don't know y'all.
I don't know y'all.
Nah, man, me and Paul are cool, man. I honestly think that we might be able to have a super strong. No, I gotta think about that.
Oh,
Yeah, I gotta think about that.
So
I
he don't
don't
like
wanna
you because
say-
of LaShonda.
Nah,
you got his baby.
Let's keep it
out.
100.
I'm
baby
trying
got
to
a
think
baby.
like without if there was like no kids in the picture, you really don't know that. You have no idea.
No kids? Nah.
Yeah, that's clean break.
We ain't
clean
there.
break.
Yeah, that's
Ready?
For him, that's
Bro.
a clean break.
And like we
Oh,
do in
for
football.
sure.
Ready? Break.
And let's be real. Relationships take too much effort. My mom says relationships take too much time, too much energy, and you gotta like develop a relationship. And if you want to have a relationship with anybody, friendship, relationship, churchship, any kind of shit, it takes a lot of work to
that's
be
what I
in
told my
any
wife.
kind of relationship or friendship. Y'all don't see behind the scenes how much effort it takes for us to sit on this couch to meet up once a week.
What?
We gotta move mountains.
Mountains.
This is not now. Back in high school,
Mountains.
we
I
could
gotta
meet
walk
up
on
anytime.
water.
Legit, it was easy to meet up, but as adults, dads, as pops with socks,
obstacles.
Listen,
The obstacles.
we jump over 6-foot hurdles
Before y'all even
every hour on
Before
hour.
y'all got, or like I said, my son is asleep in the next room
Legit.
because I had to put my son to bed, then make sure everything else taken care of before we start recording.
for real.
I got off work, had to go check in at the house.
Check in.
Check in and then come over here. Praying to God, praying to God my wife ain't upset because I'm out here.
Please don't be mad. LaShonda should be asleep right now as we speak. She said, "Hey, babe, I made your dinner. It's on the stove. It'll be there when you get back."
She left a big piece of chicken.
She's always,
Yeah,
always.
All right. So the next question is, I said, when speaking of love,
Speaking of love,
if you've been in a long term relationship, I'm gonna start singing. I'm gonna start singing. I said, if you've been in a long term relationship and you break up with that person, and I think you brought this question up off camera.
Yeah.
Is there a part of like a sliver of you or any reason that still maybe loves this person, or has some type of attachment to this person?
Now we're going off of our situation that we have, as in with kids and stuff.
You can use that. If you want.
I think we should throw up two different ways. The first scenario is without kids because I think that may be easier.
Yes. Okay.
I think it'd be easier. So, what I pretty much asked him, and I don't even know if I got this from another podcast, but I was just seriously thinking about this. So, as adults, some of us go through plenty of relationships. Some of us go through a couple of long-term relationships. And in those relationships, when you finally develop the feeling to tell somebody that you love them and you truly mean it, right? I love you. I love you too, dog. One of those kind of relationships.
Let's get married.
You can look another woman or man in their face and say you truly love them, but things somehow just don't work out. 3 years down the road, you in another relationship. Do you still low-key love the person that you broke up with? No kids involved.
Nope.
What? That's it.
That's it.
I don't
Explain,
love
brother.
them. Go ahead. You
explain
said without
other-
kids. You said this is
Yes,
without
single.
kids.
This is like
Without
You
kids.
have no. It's a clean attachment. You have nothing keeping you together
Right. Okay. No.
Besides love.
But no.
besides the love.
Listen,
man.
if I miss
Love
if
them.
this pop socks right,
It's pop socks.
give me pop socks. Can I keep it real, hun?
We all pops out here. We all socks.
Can we keep it barber shop, Cal?
This is the barber shop?
Barber shop.
You ain't know about the barber shop.
Who's the barber shop?
Listen, if I'm missing anything during that time with no children involved, it ain't love.
It ain't love.
I ain't missing love.
Boy, stop.
I was lust. That's what I was.
Boy,
That's what I was lust. That's what that was.
It'll make you do wrong.
Oh,
Tell 'em.
it'll
It'll make her do right.
right.
But nah, I said, but for me, so me personally, and I worried about this. I thought thought it was crazy. I thought it was like turning into Dexter.
Oh, we did too.
For a second.
We did too. I was looking at you weird. I was like, all right.
Listen, so when we together, I'm one of those type of people. I say when I'm in it, I'm all in. I'm trying to figure out how to make things work, and I'm even to the negative part. I try my best to try to make it work.
Correct.
I've been in a situation multiple times before.
Yeah.
However, when things are done, like when I'm like R. Kelly said, when a woman's fed up.
We don't quote R. Kelly now.
Listen,
hold on,
R. Kelly.
You went too far. You went too dang far.
Oh look, I better not see you stepping in the name of.
I don't know that man.
I better not see you stepping nothing.
We don't do that here.
But anyway, but for me, once I'm done, I'm done.
Correct.
It actually kind of scared me how quick I'm like, all right, cool. You done?
You answered that too quick, man.
All right, cool, bet. That's it. I can walk away. Do I wish anything negative in your life? Absolutely not. I hope you achieve. I truly mean it. I hope you achieve every single dream that you have.
So you go with just the divorce,
right?
Breaking up, just
that we're done. Like I said, when I'm done, I don't want to miss you. I don't love you. If I see you at the store, I'll give you a quick. At best, I'm gonna be knowledgeable.
That's it.
Give you,
not even verbal.
Like if I pass,
if
you're speaking first, I'm gonna be like, oh hey,
Snoop Dogg did that in Baby Boy.
Basically, nah.
Come on.
So basically, I'm gonna give you at least a hey, like how you doing? I'm not even I don't even say how you doing. I'm just gonna be like, what's up? Look, hey, you trying to stop talk? Sorry, I gotta get. Family got stuff to do, right? But I'm done with it. Like that's personally that's me. Like once I'm done, I'm not missing it. I'm not worried about it.
Divorce, so before it's settled, you just
it's not even a divorce. Just say you were in you were together with you were together with somebody for 8 years, bro. Never got married. I know this is not like it, but a lot of people out there still in situationships. But so explain, riddle me this, Batman. How can you say you love somebody and then all of a sudden just not love them?
I don't know. It scared me too. I did.
That's
I was highly confused.
Is it love or is it lust?
No, I told you I had love.
And I'm coming from my background. Cause like I said, I wasn't the clear saint back in the day. But so when I said love, it wasn't love. It was I lust you. That's what it was. It wasn't because even when I said I love, I never knew what love was.
But maybe love to you back then was what love was back then to you.
Love. I say that. I know what you're saying, Shaka. Okay.
Love was being able to sacrifice through everything, fighting through everything.
Love is patient. Love is kind.
Love is patient. Now, if he beating you upside your head like Shaka said, that ain't love. He just love beating you. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
But look here, I didn't realize truly. I really didn't know what love was until I met Brittany, and that's because I realized through every step that we took, either when she was going through it. I say, I ain't giving up on you. Or when I was going through it, she didn't give up on me. I feel like that's what love is because you're going to go through battles and battles. Love is sticking through the battles even though it's hard because you don't always wake up saying, man, I truly love this woman.
Look, like you said, genuine love, let's be honest with you, is actually work.
Oh,
like true love. Like I would like to believe
it's sacrifice.
Right. I would like to believe we know everybody doesn't believe the same thing, but we believe and we know God's word is eternal and what he describes in the word of God of love is. None of it said anything about a feeling.
Nope.
Love is patient. Love is kind. It keeps no track of wrongdoing. It's all action verb. Action.
Look,
love does.
It's a sacrifice.
Right. We look what Jesus did for us, right? He said all of it was all action. Now there was explanation through the processes.
Yeah.
But that's what I genuinely believe. So if you're asking me, did I actually love this person? What I thought was love, I believe yes.
At that time,
yes. What I thought that was love, for sure. I believe that. But when it was over, I'm like, all right, it's cool. Cut the lights off. I'm done.
So okay. So now that was that scenario. So take the scenario that we are in right now. So say you and Santana have been together for, again, 10 plus years, a kid together. Me, I got 2 kids. Bakari, you got 15. We split up amicably.
Bakari caught a string for no reason.
At that point, the kids split us up.
Matter of fact, we have that many kids. You can't afford to split up. We just don't like each other. We can't afford to split up. We financially can't afford it.
Y'all live in a commune at this point.
Right. You have a compound. That's what y'all got.
In Utah somewhere. But if our situations right now, somehow things happen again. LaShonda, this is Earth 818. This is not us right here.
Earth
you know what I'm saying? We just using the names.
Because that's the only people
But
we
this
know.
ain't me, all right? This is not us. But a split up happened 5 years down the road. Can you truly say that you don't love that person anymore?
Okay, so when kids and stuff are involved, I think it depends.
I feel like kids shouldn't matter.
It does. It
Because
doesn't
you
matter.
love the person, not the kid. I mean, you love the kids, but
Dang,
my fault, Zola. My fault, Theo.
Forget them kids.
The kid's gonna be gone.
True that. But I think having a kid, like, do you appreciate? Like, I think it's not even love. It's just a high respect for that person.
I
Shiny.
highly respect you, girl.
Right? Like,
How does that sound?
I mean, were you?
I respect you.
But I'm saying, you're asking me. So, example would be: am I in love with my son's mother? Because we're not together at all. So, no, I'm not in love with.
Y'all didn't have a 10-year.
It was close. It was like six something.
Y'all was dang, okay.
Right. So it was 6 and a half times.
Yeah.
You know, when we finally split up and we decided to do it, I was completely done. Like, she was completely done. It was severed. I promise you, was not missing or anything in love. That's not saying anything negative about her.
Yeah.
We talked about this. You know, we talked about this before.
Adults can be adults.
Right.
Come on now.
We can talk we talk like grown people and stuff.
Come on.
Now we're actually friends. But you're actually me. Am I wondering, like, man, we had some good times? I was like, well, to me, if I start feeling like that, I feel so good, we still be together. But or I mean, to be a lot of it with that relationship, a lot of it was my immaturity and stuff too. A lot of it, not all of it, but a lot of it was. But are you saying, do I have love for that person? I say I have love for that person at the sheer. If put it this way, if something happened there where she had passed.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, we not. This is another Earth baby girl.
8,
Right. This
Earth
ain't
57.
got nothing to do with you, girl. Come on.
Am I going to stand up all night crying? No, but I'll be hurt a little bit because it's my son's mother.
Yeah.
Yes. Right. Trying to explain it to him to be like, because at the end of the day, let's be honest. Anytime you have a child with somebody, everybody says 18 years. Let's keep it a buck. It's for the rest of your life. You are bonded with that person.
Quit me.
Damn. You can't quit me.
You gonna quit me?
You wish you could rock it like me, Otis. They ain't come to see you. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
But I think that's the part I think you're talking about. I don't think that's love because again I'm not in love with her.
Yeah.
But do I respect and honor her? That's the difference. Like, do I honor that person? Yes. But if you ask me, am I in love with them? No.
But I also think the difference between that is that you were low key a kid then. And your definition of love as a 17, 18-year-old
But
would
we
be
was like
drastic.
Matures.
Again, we got together when I was 18. We got together. I was my
Where's time gone?
My
man?
senior year
You
of
was
high
in a
school.
blip.
Yeah, 'cause I was a junior working at McDonald's.
Yep.
I remember y'all being together in high school, but
It was my senior year.
in college?
I've made it pretty much all the way through college. Yeah.
Man, you still a kid, man. You 21, 22.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that's Babyface Anthony. I saw the
Yeah.
the graduation picture over there, man.
Yeah. That's
That look like your son graduating over there.
basically. That's what I told him. I said, you know what you're gonna look like when you get older? I said, look at this picture right here. That's basically what you're gonna look like. Son.
Jeez.
You might be a little bit taller than me.
Say it ain't so. But not so. I still think it's a shaky bridge because, of course, we're speaking on not absolutes here, and these are all like fictional scenarios. But and I asked this question because I've only been with pretty much one person my whole entire life, and relationships that I had back in 5th grade and middle school clearly don't count.
You miss
Know
you
what I'm
love Shaka? You love middle school?
I mean, it was. It's weird. No, nah,
You still
nah.
look? Lashana peeking. She looking over her glasses right now.
Lashana just woke up. She about to send me a text right now.
She said,
Matter of fact.
she gonna say, "Is everything okay? I feel something's off."
I'll be like the dude from Boys and Men. Baby, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
But nah, man. So because I've been with her pretty much my whole entire life, I think that if something were to happen, and now again, Earth 818, Shaka broke up with his wife, LaShonda, I think 5-10 years down the road, I still think no matter if I got with another woman or not, there's going to be some part of me in my heart that's still going to love this woman, because I think it's almost impossible to share that many life memories together. And you roll back part of your life. I've been with this girl for more than half of my life, and I'm 31, which is crazy.
Bananas.
I don't see how another 10 years of memories of me either being by myself or another 5 years, 10 years of me being with somebody else could take away what I've done spent half of my life doing. So in that aspect, I'm like, I still feel like even, I'm not going to say if things ended on a bad note. Even if things did end on a bad note, some part of my heart is still going to have some kind of love or feeling for LaShonda.
You're bonded. Niggas, you have children.
That's like the avatars with the hair thing, man. We did the hair thing.
Hey.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
the little tear. Look. Oh, you know what that meant, right?
Hey, yo, all right.
Y'all there together.
That's how Theo got here.
Y'all together forever.
Exactly. So what say you, smart brother over there?
Hey.
Smart brother Jenkins.
Nah, with the situation that I have going on Earth 57.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's way out there.
On Earth 57.
Come on now.
I would say if me and my wife split up, like I said, we've been together for 10 years. Not married for 10. Been together for 10, married for 5. But
15 years? No.
been married for 10, married for 5.
Married.
Been
together for 10, married
been
for
together
5.
for 10, married for 5. I thought I said that the first time.
No,
So is that like
shot
together for
confusion.
10 and only married for 5?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
10, 5.
5 and 5. 5 without marriage, 5 with marriage. 10 total.
I got it, brother.
Hey,
I was highly confused. I was like,
For our listeners
why
out
y'all
there,
getting this?
for our listeners, our listeners needed you to break that
I
down.
said good the first time. I
Nah,
thought.
you didn't. I was like,
Nah,
15 years?
honestly, I told Brittany, and we like I said, I gave her that hypothetical after you
After you got slapped in your eye.
you can't tell I got a black eye though. But look here, I had told her, I said honestly, I said if we was to ever split up, I said I don't think I can emotionally try to connect with somebody else, just because I knew, and like Shaka said, just how much energy and time it takes. Not only do I try to get to know somebody else, I have to get to know somebody else as well as try to still build that relationship with my kids. Then try to get my kids to like her. That's just too much. That's just too much. So I said honestly, like I'm good with being a soul.
Or you just gonna be monking it for the rest of your life? You gonna be a monk?
I'm not saying because I think I ain't gonna ball nothing like that.
Nah, you gonna be in a
I'm
monastery,
gonna
brother.
be a Danonite out here.
A Danonite.
You
Well,
have
you
the
sound like
little
you're gonna be some yogurt.
Nah, I'm be a Dan. Nah, that's what Samson.
My man gonna be yogurt.
That's
out
what
here.
Samson
Go
was.
ahead, brother.
That's what Samson was. I'm just gonna grow my hair out. I'm just gonna look. I ain't gonna mess with no more Delilahs. But not calling you a Delilah, baby. But I'm just saying, truthfully, like I think I would just invest so much into my kids at that time.
Yeah.
That my kids would probably get tired of me. But honestly, ain't no way I could sit there and say I could be done with her in the sense of I can't say that I don't have love for her. Mm-hmm. I just don't have that intimacy love no more. It's just I got that love that how can I put it?
I got
Care.
your back through whatever.
Yeah, if you need me, I'm here. I got you.
Yeah.
Like I said,
She's strung out on crack. I got you.
Yeah, for sure. Let me have the kids. I got you.
I don't like.
But I'm just saying, though, like if but like I said, if she got another
crack after we split up.
First of all, if Tyler Perry can do it in Diary of a Mad Black Woman,
we saw how that went.
It went perfectly fine, man. She came back to the church singing. Oh my soul says
she should have been singing the first time,
but she was on crack.
Ain't no way you can be on crack and your voice get restored like that.
Absolutely,
I can do amazing things.
Nah, yeah, exactly. She was off the.
But
I don't know. She wasn't.
But nah, I mean, true. Like I was still care for her. And like I said, if she had a man, then I would have to learn to respect that and take a full step back. Now, a full. I'm talking,
brother.
Look, I'm just saying though. I was still care for her. She died. But look here, I ain't gonna be crying no tears if she got another man though. I want that clause, man.
So my son's mom, she's married. I know her husband. Mm-hmm. They have a whole other family. That to me, that's amazing. I like when my son can go up there and then have a solidified.
Because you don't want him going to no other crazy situation.
Absolutely, that's my only.
You want him going into a stable situation.
That's my only concern.
Like stable it was never
like I said, I know you're gonna take care of him. But I said I don't know this other person, and I promise you, if I'm driving 5 hours, it ain't to talk. If there's something happened to my son, I'm already. I'm just gonna tell my car. I said, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna give you my keys and stuff." I said, "Hey, for watch my parents." Look what dog.
I'm coming with you. What you talking?
Nah, I need you.
Ride together. I'm gonna drive, man. I'm gonna drive.
Let me drive.
I got you. I'm gonna drive the whole opposite way.
Nah, I know you would. That's what I said.
Why we going 81 South?
Go to sleep, dog. I got you. When we get there, I need you well rested.
If anything, now you just emptied it up in my mind. I really gotta go because I gotta drive 12 out. I gotta drive multiple to get back to where I'm going. But no, like I know their family, know their kids. Like when Isaiah FaceTimes, it makes a big community. It's it does. So you're saying in that sense, am I intimate or anything like that? No, there's different. I'm not gonna try to compare the two, but I've said that when it's not intimacy, it's just hey, I got love and I appreciate what you're doing and I appreciate you and your family. I respect that.
Yeah, I don't have no malice I wouldn't have no malice towards them.
I feel like honestly,
it's just one of them things. Like I gotta respect what your decision.
So men, if we're talking about men's based podcast, men, whatever the situation, past, present. If y'all together, I pray y'all. We really do pray that your marriage and y'all's relationship. If you're not married, y'all just dating. I hope it ends in marriage and with a bunch of kids y'all want. I said, but if you're not and ended the opposite direction of y'all split up and y'all had children.
Jesus.
At the end of the day, no matter what, you have to. I always said this, at least personally about myself. You have to respect that woman because that's your child's mother.
Even if she's doing wrong.
Hey, listen. You have to respect her.
Even if she's doing wrong.
You can respect her. You don't have to support her, though.
Yes.
Do you have to respect her if she's doing wrong?
You respect her because, first of all, you listen one of two ways. It's a child's mother. If you love your child like you say you do with your lips and all and whatever and your actions have to line up with.
Now, what do you mean by doing wrong, though? Let's clear that up.
If your baby mother was legit, just like perfect scenario. We've all seen Daddy's Little Girls with Idris Elba.
Yeah.
So his baby mama, who was with the drug dealer, right? You know how Tasha, Loudmouth Tasha.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember she was on the Medea movie.
Yeah. So if this was the baby mama and she was with the drug dealer, how are you supposed to respect her? Even though she got your kid.
Again, he did respect her. I didn't say he agreed. He did respect her. Did he put his hands on her? No. Did he?
Should he?
It felt like it, but there's no. He didn't because one or two things.
Yeah.
I think I never said anything negative about my son's mother. I said why? One, because it's my son's mom. I don't ever want my son to be thinking it's okay to talk about women or anything remotely like that. Yeah,
absolutely.
I mean, if that's what you want, that's cool. Probably shouldn't listen to us and on Pops and Socks if that's what you want.
I'm glad you said that because growing up, I asked my mom and I was like, you know what? You never say anything negative about my dad. And she was like, she was very intentional about not speaking down on our father, even though they weren't together, because she didn't want us to have a negative image of him growing up. Even if we did never see him every day of the week, we might have only seen him for the summers for a couple years, or it was a long time we went down there for every summer.
And you know what that did? You know what that did for me? When mama never spoke negative about my mama, did the exact same thing.
Yeah,
that enabled me, or God gave me the ability to forgive him. Yes. Because my mom didn't paint him in such a negative light. It didn't dilute my image of him. So I was able to be like, hey, man, that's on him. He didn't. Do I hate you? No. Do I still talk to my pops? He'll reach out, text or something like that.
Yeah.
Or call randomly. Yeah, let's chop it up.
I think when doing that, she basically allowed us to form
our own opinion.
Yes.
Of our father. So whatever he presented himself to us as,
that
was our opinion of him. Whether if he was good or bad.
Yeah.
Same.
And every time he came around, like I said, it was good.
It was always
Other
good.
than one time where everybody got snip. Look. I ain't lying, have me. Look,
no, my dad don't even remember this.
He don't.
That's hilarious.
Oh boy, those scissors.
Oh.
No.
Nah, look, so you said it perfectly, Bakari. I said you're able to form your own opinion, and that's what my son will continue to always do. Because my mom used to do it for me. However, also on the flip side, ladies, you have to do the same thing. Don't be trying to talk negative down about your man. Because at the end of the day, not just ladies, you was busting it up. Listen, let's keep it real.
Oh, you was
busting it open. You was busting it wide open with that person, him or her, and they were cool enough to sleep with. But now obviously you can talk bad about them. Mm-hmm. So
he was cool in the bed though,
right? Enough to create kids.
Turn off the lights.
I'm just saying, you look like a fool to me. That's just my opinion. You look like a fool.
Instead of making Sean look bad,
you made yourself look like a jack. You still be out there beating your dang drum. At the end of the day, like I said, you were actually with that person.
Yeah.
And again, that questions all your decision making as a whole too. You'd be like, well, I love my mom would say my mom would say anything negative about my dad, she would be like, looking like your daddy. That's a black woman's way of saying.
I don't know what that means.
She said, "Look, what that same looking like your daddy out there?" I'm like, "What does that mean?" Look, I don't even know. I barely remember what he looked like right now.
I'm smiling.
She like, "Shut up, get out of here, boy." I said, "Well, that was your husband." Shut up, get out of here. That's like, you picked him.
You did this.
You picked him.
You're the reason why I'm here. I did not choose to be here. I just won the race.
I just won the race.
That's all I did.
When you say it like that, sounds worse. Be all the millions of them, baby.
I just won the race.
1,000,000-to-1 odds. I did it though.
Yeah, I did that. I built this stuff brick by brick.
Brick by brick.
Brick by brick. Oh man. Hey man. It's been a good episode, man. Is there anything else that y'all want to get off y'all's chesticles?
Well, you said it like that. Excuse me, sir.
Anything you want to get off your chesticles out here?
Sir.
Hey man. It's been a fun-filled, deep podcast today.
Definitely good on the love
So
part.
to recap, we hit about if you break up with somebody, are you still part of the family?
Are you?
Or do you hang out with the other person's family?
Yeah.
This one's talking about love. If you ever break up, is there a part, if you genuinely love that person, is there a part that's still a small slither that you love that person?
That's part though. Hey, if Zola was in a relationship,
First of all,
watch
what you say next.
I got you.
Watch what you
I
say
got
next,
you,
boy.
I got you. Zola. Matter of fact, we'll all answer for our own kids.
Yeah.
If our kids in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
He was with a woman, Isaiah or
Uriah
was with the nice young lady.
Mm-hmm.
Zola and Theo was with the nice man or a woman. I say before.
Yeah. Just say your kids with somebody.
Your kids. So let's just say they was together for a while, and they was married.
Yeah.
And they split up.
Oh, do I get my money back for this wedding?
Would you still invite?
Absolutely not.
Would you still invite him over?
Depends on how close our relationship is.
How close were we?
I don't know, whatever relationship y'all formed.
Oh, if we mad
whatever
close?
relationship y'all formed in 10 years.
Kids, no kids.
I'm assuming, so I have 2 boys.
Huh?
Or we'll have 2 boys.
Do they have kids or no kids? Am I a grandpa?
I mean, yeah, you G-Pops.
G-Pops. I call you G-Pops.
Nah, when I become a grandpa,
take a look into your future.
Listen, when I
I'm thinking of these strays.
When I become a grandfather,
G-Pops.
I want my name to. I don't want no cool grandpa name. Just call me grandfather.
Grandfather.
I want you to call me grandfather.
What's my grandfather?
That's my
Like
grandfather.
Methuselah out here.
Call me grand. I don't want to be Pop Pops. I don't want to be G Pops.
You gonna be Pop Pop.
I don't want to be Pop. That's what Zola calls.
Ain't gonna look like a Pop Pop out here.
Every night we say our prayers. Zola says, "Dear God, thank you for mommy, daddy, Mimi, Nana, and Pop Pop. Amen."
Pop, pop.
Every night, just Pop Pop. It's hilarious.
Paul,
but man,
praying over you.
It depends on how close I am with her husband and my grandkids. I know I'm gonna be close to my grandkids, but
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like if we got a lot in common, like we can go hit the golf range, we can go golfing. You know what I'm saying? We can go.
Listen, I feel like if any man that wins over Zola, he earned it. You got.
I said, what if Zola said, "Nah, he can't. Look, Darnell can't come."
Then he can't come. Then
he can't come.
He can't come. Then.
No matter how cool
I'm biased. Like I'm
gonna be like Reggie with Bernie Mac.
Oh, snap. Nah, if the same thing for Isaiah or the kids, like said, he said, "Nah, we not together, Dad, or whatever." Man, you said, "Look, listen, boy, it depends how it ended." Now, how it ended.
I mean, technically, you really can't invite your son's girl over the house like that, though.
I'm pretty sure if my wife, I'm like, "Oh, what's her name's?"
Why is she over here? Unless you like really needed help with something.
I'm think of. I'm cool with the dude coming over.
Yeah,
but look here, if my sons break up, and now she can't come over no more. She good.
But that looks.
She good.
Brittany could invite her over for something, but if you trying to invite her over, why?
No, I'm saying I ain't invite her, but I'm saying, Brittany, what she doing over here?
What she doing here?
She not cool.
Nah, she might be cool though.
She done broke my baby's heart.
Nah, forget that. He grown. The goods are good.
Got my son out here crying.
Nah, man.
Sleeping in my house on the couch.
Put it back on the couch and stuff at our house. Nah, clearly if she has all she has at their house. It's why he's still at her house. Oh my goodness! Why? How did we get here? I don't know.
I have no. It's
a ton of fun. It's a lot more fun than y'all realize.
I like it, man. Listen, I can't wait till we start. Till we're at the point where we can invite guests on this podcast, man.
We almost said, hey guys, they've been asking us when we going to drop our guests. Listen, we're trying to get the next mic.
Exactly.
Hey, we're going to have some forms.
Let me make $1 off this podcast real quick, though. You know what I'm saying? What's that? Let us make $1 off this podcast.
Hey, the first person.
What's that revenue coming? You know,
$1, man. I think $1, man.
We can split that 3 ways. That 33 cents.
Yeah, that's basically what I heard. Well, let me get $1, man.
Hey, man, listen. When we're gonna make a Pops and Socks Cash App, since we talked about that last week. Yeah. Cash App and ties and whatnot.
Did y'all pay your time this week?
Yeah, I paid my tithes, man.
Next week's podcast, I'm going. We talk about cash. Take it out.
Yeah,
I want to touch on another sensitive male topic. Not male topics.
You ain't run this by us first?
Nah, I'm gonna say right.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Talk about child support.
You better remember this tomorrow next week too.
Suspended on that.
Child support.
As
That's
Paul
good.
McCartney.
This will give me a week. This will give me a week to research exactly what child support is, and because I know nothing.
We're not talking about legality. It's just talking about like we feel like men. I feel like it's more geared towards men that you hear a lot this about.
Yeah.
But I just want to kind of know like different ideas of is it right? Is it wrong? Do you feel it's injustice? If it's is it justice, injustice, all the above?
Child support crazy.
It is crazy. It's mind blowing personally to see. Yeah. All this going through.
But we're going to talk about that next week. We're not even going to give y'all no sneak peeks, no little clips, none of that. All right? We hope you enjoyed this episode of Pops and Socks.
Hey,
Remember
we love you.
to share this with your loved ones. Share this with your liked ones. Share this with your coworkers. Share it
with your ex.
Share it with your ex.
Challenge.
The one that you just thought about right now.
Right.
That one.
Yep. Stop what you're doing.
Reach out to them.
Hit the share button
right now.
Type in their name.
Just put it on the DM. Just whoop. Just sit it straight over like that.
Put the @ sign and put their name after it. Please. You know they on the social medias. You feel me?
We got a lot of people calling. We got a lot of people going to be calling their exes out.
Oh my God!
Kevin gonna be like, "Why are you tagging me in this?"
Well, I don't want to know nothing about this.
I'm just saying, baby.
And don't forget to leave us comments.
Please
leave us questions. We want to answer your question.
We've been having one guy consistently.
I'm sick of him.
He don't get no airtime.
We're going to talk about the devil here. We will not talk about the devil here.
It's not welcome here.
Listen, we want to thank all of our compression socks, of our supporters, all of our family members that rock with us from day one.
Even the tube socks ain't full.
Sanitary. Do not ever put your foot in the cup. Don't put your feet on my couch in my house either, man. We love you. I'm still bald headed. He faded. He dreadlocks. We out.
Hey, we love you.
Peace.